Today in the garden, I'm going to be talking about molehills and why I think they're actually pretty good. Now, you may look behind me and say those moles have absolutely destroyed your garden. And from an aesthetic point of view, you may be right. But there are a couple benefits that people don't realise that moles help massively with in the garden. So let's go through them, shall we? Now, the first one is aeration. The moles going around your garden may be digging tunnels and all sorts, but they are introducing oxygen and air through the soil, which is perfect for roots. They need that extra bit of air, and especially in a grassy area. So whilst this is a little bit messy, nothing you can't scrape over, reseed, but with freshly aerated soil. The next one I think is quite important, and it's protection from things like grubs and beetles, because that's what moles eat. So if you've got risk of things like leather jackets and whatnot in your soil, that's what the moles are going to go for, and in some way actually protect your lawn in the future. My third reason is the quality of the soil that is on top of the molehill. I mean, look at that. That is a really light and airy soil, which I would normally just kick over straight onto the grass. So not only does that provide extra nutrition to the grass, but also makes a pretty good potting compost. Now, I know people are going to think I'm absolutely mad for working with the moles, but they do provide a lot of good, more than the bad. And whilst this is unsightly, I can kick this over and that will soon smooth out. I appreciate that things like bulbs and whatnot can be eaten by moles, and that can be a bit of a pain, but a little bit of mesh around them underneath helps massively. I find that moles usually disappear around about after February, and that's when I start really getting involved in the garden. So I let them have their space, and then I take my time in the garden with all the benefits they've given me for the rest of the year. Take care.